Okay, so we all heard the good. Sorry about the light up here. It's really, it's, I know it's like, oh, like, like God is descending down, and I'm trying to look like I'm trying to look like a guy who's like greater than Jesus or whatever. But I'm sorry. I tried to hang a bag up there, and I couldn't find a way to remove the light. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But the matter at hand is the Order 1886. Basically, what's going on is that somebody posted a run of the game, put it on YouTube, I think, and he said the game was like an hour. Or no, like he said the game was like 5 hours long, and that there was no replayability or no new game plus or anything like that. And and the game is supposed to be like $60, and it's is that good? I can't remove the light. I'm sorry. And he said the game is supposed to be like $60 because it's AAA. Yeah, it's AAA. My God, do I have a double chin? Holy crap! Yeah. So yeah, it's AAA. It's supposed to be like $60. There's no replayability. There's no nothing. And people are freaking out about it. And you know what? They have a right to freak out over this situation. Because it is definitely something that I would freak out over. I would definitely freak out over this. Because even though I wouldn't buy the game, and others wouldn't buy the game because of this, there will still be people who will buy the game because one of their friends was like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, that looks cool. And then other people try to fit in like, oh, I'll get a $60 game and all that crap. And then they'll be like, fitting in. That's why people buy Call of Duty every year. It's always the cool kid who buys it in like a high school or preschool or something like that. And then like all the other like 8-year-olds are like, oh, I gotta buy it or I'm not gonna fit in. And in some cases, it's kind of like that. And because it's a AAA game, a lot of people will buy it because of all the marketing and crap like that. And now that somebody found like a review copy of this game and took the time to actually like tell us about the game, I do have a double chin. They said it's 5 hours long and it's supposed to be $60. So like, what the heck? Sorry. I'm kind of freaking out about it. Yeah, people will buy this game regardless, and that sucks. I shouldn't be touching my face when I'm doing this. People will be buying this game, and that sucks. And that's the worst part about it, is that this game will still get sales and stuff like that. This game will still get like PR, like free advertising from YouTube and crap like that. Even like maybe not free advertising on YouTube, but like it'll still have people buying it, like Call of Duty. Like every year, somebody always buys Call of Duty, and they're just like, you gotta buy Call of Duty. I gotta buy Call of Duty. Oh, there's a jetpack in this one. Oh. And jetpack on this one. I have played Titanfall. Call of Duty and Advanced Warfare is the same thing, but it's like 10 million better. 10 million times better, because it's better because it's Call of Duty. There's nothing you can say about that. You know? Might as well. Monitor turned off, and that's my only source of light here. Yeah, people still buy it because it's Call of Duty, and they want to fit in with their friends, and people still buy it because they're fans of Call of Duty. And that really sucks, because Call of Duty sucks. There's no innovation at all. There hasn't been any innovation in, like, 5 years. Has the series been out, like, 5 years? It's been out in like 8 years, 10 years, like 2 million years. Like ever since the dawn of time, they've been making Call of Duty sequels. And people still keep buying it because, Call of Duty and their fans and crap. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that sucks. And that's why people are freaking out. It's because other game developers and other people. Oh, no wonder I was talking about Titanfall. I have a freaking poster in the background. Huh. Other game developers and other developers will look at this game and see like, it's getting a lot of people are buying it and stuff, and then they're gonna emulate them. They're gonna make like a crappy 3-hour experience, but then they're gonna make it $60, and then they're gonna make should really do this, and then they're gonna make like it's like the Rambo the video game. That was like a 2-hour experience, and the game was $60. Everyone freaked out about that. That game sucked. That was awful. Oh God. Oh my God. Like when I was seeing gameplay of that, I was just like thinking about other good shooters. Rail shooters. Other good like rail shooters and crap like that. And I was thinking about like Time Crisis, like the one time I played Time Crisis 4, I think it was, and then the ending boss was like a bunch of military guys on your side, like forming a human ladder, trying to like kill the final boss with your guns, and you're like climbing up like your own military units. Like they just created this like mound, like in that one movie, like the World War Z. And, like, all the zombies were, like, crawling up, like, making this big wall, and then they got over the wall. Oh, crap, that was... When I saw that scene in the movie, that seemed so realistic. When I saw that in World War Z, that seemed so, realistic, like, it could probably happen if there were actually zombies. And then when I saw that in the game, I was just laughing my ass off. Anyways... Those railway shooters are usually like fairly short because they're arcade games. They're meant for like these amazing experiences. They're just meant for making your experience as amazing as possible, even if you only play for like 5 minutes. And I might as well get back to the topic at hand. Like, The Order 1886, you're paying $60 for that experience, for that 5-hour experience. But like when you're playing it, I'm guessing some people are gonna compare this to like an arcade game. People trying to defend the game. When you're comparing it to like something like an arcade game, like, you're pumping in, like, 25 or 50 cents or 75 or even $1 for that 4 or 5 minute experience. Even if the game is, like, 4 hours long, and if you put in, like, enough quarters, you'll get far enough to where you can beat the game, it would still probably be cheaper than $60 than The Order 1886. Because The Order 1886 is a AAA game. There were, like, hundreds of people working on the game. Like, maybe there were probably, like, a team of, like, 50 people trying to create this game. And I'm just like, oh, God. You know? Like, too many cooks spoil the stew. And when it comes to AAA games, it kind of feels like that. It kind of feels like... Oh, my TV's on. I'm already getting so much color. It kind of feels like whenever somebody makes like a AAA game and you look at it, it's always just like, oh, it's a shooter. It's a first-person shooter and you shoot brown people. We're copying Call of Duty, but we're not really because we're a different company or whatever. and it's like a 2-hour experience, and then the rest of it's like multiplayer, and then there's like millions of microtransactions, and like all this other bad crap. And it's like a million people like tried to make this game, and it only comes out to like a 5-hour experience. And it's kind of like think of it like a song. Think of it like AAA gaming, like a song. Whenever you look at Beyonce's like newest song, it always has like 50 writers per song, and then the song's like lyrics are like, "Will you do me? Will you sex, 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 sex?" You know. And then when you look at Bohemian Rhapsody, it only had like one writer, or I guess like technically 4, because like all the bands and crap like that. When you look at Bohemian Rhapsody and Queen and Freddie Mercury, it only had one writer, but it's such a great song. And only like 1 or 4 people did it, really, and it took so many freaking hours to make. And like through all that sheer determination and through all that sheer like, kind of hard to explain. I don't know. I'm seeing a kid whose belly button is turning into a mouth. What the heck? I'm getting trailed. Whenever you think of like an experience like that, whenever you think of something like Minecraft, it's only created by like a few people, but like those few people turn this game into like, I guess not Minecraft. I should probably say something like The Forest or something. No, not The Forest, because it's kind of the same thing. People look at you and like, oh, what are you? Are you an idiot or something? What's a good game? What's a good like indie game that is really good, but not many people worked on it, and through like sheer determination, it turned into like a great game overall. Yeah, it just turned, like, through sheer determination, it turned into a great game. And because of all those sweat, blood, and tears, the game was just so great. I'm going to say Chivalry Medieval Warfare. That game is really good. In a sense that the multiplayer is really good. They worked on the multiplayer for a really long time, and they worked on the fighting mechanics, and they worked on the net play to make sure that it was top notch. And then they worked on, like the classes, and they worked on all the weapons and stuff, all the unlockable weapons, to specifically make sure that the game is Dragon Ball's on. To make sure, I want to be watching that. I don't want to be talking about this right now, but to make sure that the game is just great, and they put in like all their blood, sweat, and tears, and they put in so much sheer determination. They made sacrifices to try to make the game what it is, because the game was originally there's another mod called Age of Chivalry. It's right on my computer right now. That game sucked. I'm gonna be honest with you. That mod sucked. It was a source mod, and it was super slow, but like you could die really fast. And if you swung a weapon, let's take this for example. If you swung a weapon at him and it was hitting, it wasn't connecting. But this guy, like, he's over here and he swings and it's just like, poof, dies. This guy's dead, and like this guy is like all the way over here, and he just like, and then this guy dies. And now medieval warfare, chivalry, or whatever, Chivalry Medieval Warfare, and now that game, because of all the blood, sweat, and tears, and the actual payments that they were receiving, it turned into a good game. But when you get like a AAA experience, and you feel like if you buy like Call of Duty, you can just tell that some guy was just like, oh, we need some actors. How about Kevin Spacey or whatever? Here's $500 million. Here's $8 trillion. Here, just do it. Do it. That's what all the supervisors probably did, and they were just like, we're gonna order a team of scientists. We're gonna order a team of scientists to try to make this game as marketable as possible, to try to get this game as, like, awesome as possible. Try to make this game as bought as possible. Maybe not marketable, like, yeah, try to make this game as marketed as possible. Try to get this game as bought as possible. Not try to get this game as good as possible. And that's what I kind of feel like The Order 1886 kind of turned into. Just a game that wanted to be as bought as possible. Just like most AAA games. They put more money into trying to get the game as bought as possible than the actual game itself. And then, when they work on the actual game, some of that money gets split into, like, Day 1 DLC, or other DLCs that are made, or, like, pre-order bonuses. Instead of using that money to actually make the game, probably, like, 5% of it went into the game. Hell, the game might even be, like, 2 minutes long when it releases. And this guy might have wanted to make a statement to, like, the entire world saying, do not buy this game, but then the developers were like, no, you can't tell them exactly that it's 8 minutes long. And so he was like, oh, it's 5 minutes long. Oh, now it's a lot better. That guy's probably, like, getting harakiri'd or something like that, honorable suicide, because he signed up to a contract, and if you dare say anything, that he will get shot by the Swedish Mafia or whatever. Hey, in the end, I'm just kind of a gamer. I'm a gamer that's concerned, just like everyone else. And I'm concerned that this will become a business practice. Make a story 6 hours long, fill it with QTEs. Do I have a controller anywhere here? Damn. Fill it with QTEs. Fill it with QTEs. And crap like that. Oh, press X, press B, press A, press L, press R, press this control stick. Do that for like 5 hours. Do that for 10 hours straight. And then the story is just like, oh no, a zombie! We saved the zombies. Oh, I got shot. Oh no! And oh, kiss me. I just kiss and stuff. Oh, there's a bad guy. Oh, we got away from the bad guys. Uh-oh, bad guys kill everyone. The end. 5 hours of that. We're just concerned that the game will become that. We're basically concerned that that pretty much every other game will be that. They'll just shit out like a 6 hour experience, have you like probably make it like a TV remote. You have to press this button like 8 hours during the entire game. We don't want another Rambo the video game. We don't want like a $60 game that's like 8 minutes long. No matter how good the story is, like, even if it did have a great story, like, okay, I'm not saying the Order 1886 is going to be exactly that, but it's going to have a lot of QTEs in it, quick time events. It's going to have a lot of times where there's like two corridors, and if you run down the wrong corridor, there's a big flashy message on the screen going, "You failed! You failed! Go back the entire frickin' way because you ran down the wrong corridor." And there's going to be points, and there's probably going to be points in the game where there's going to be predictable storytelling, like the guy, kind of like Dying Light. You know how the story was just like, the developers were like, we want to create a better, more serious story, and then they create the story, and it's just like the guy yells like the other guy's name as loud as he can, and then everyone's firing is like getting LMGs, getting freaking artillery rockets, firing, getting like heat-seeking rockets, heat-seeking bullets, throwing machetes, throwing knives and crap, and then the hero is just like walking away like unscathed. like not even shot once, and then there's like a billion guys. We will make it rain arrows. We will make it rain Jarate from Team Fortress 2. Urine. Mini Curse. We will make it rain. We will make it rain Lucian's ult from League of Legends. Pressing R. And then having like a rain of bullets coming down, destroying. We will make it rain Darius's ultimate where he swings the axe, or pretty much every other people's ultimates where they it can go as far as it wants to. We will make it rain that, and the hero comes out and is like, oh, I didn't get shot. You know? I didn't get shot. I didn't get shot. You know, I'm the main hero. I got plot armor on. You see this? See this Pac-Man? It makes me invincible to all kinds of fire. It's a happy face. See? That's what makes you invincible. I'm wearing orange. I got plot armor on. It's not like Dragon Ball Z where the guy... It's not like Dragon Ball where one of the main characters freaking dies because he went into the wrong situation. Again, predictable storytelling is probably going to have all these elements, and then like other companies will go up and say, oh, what makes this game great? We should probably emulate this game. We should probably make like a spin-off. We should probably make a game that's a lot like this because it was popular. Let's add predictable storytelling. Oh, let's add QTEs only. Only QTEs for 6 hours straight. Let's add very bad story. Let's add cliches. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, what else? Oh, let's add a shooting segment from the guy who shoots at, like, Arabs. Let's add a shooting segment where the guy shoots at, like, underprepared brown people. Let's have a turret section in the game where the guy, you see, like, the main hero basically goes on to this, like, African tribe who are apparently the wrong people, and then, like, have these big, like, turrets, like, 80 feet tall, firing at them, and then, like, one brown guy, like, climbs up the turret, and then, like, breaks the camera with the rock. And then, like, the main hero's like, how could that happen? Those guys are evil! Let's send in nukes! Like, good. Okay, what else? Oh, how about we add some freaking actual gameplay, and then you're fired. You know, we don't want that happening. That's why we're freaking out about it. We don't want any of this bad crap happening. You know what? Leave a comment below. Tell me about, like, if I seem really stupid or whatever, or if I seem really bad. This is just my impressions. This video will probably get only like 8 views. Doesn't frickin' matter, I guess. But just leave a comment below. Say, like, are you against this? Are you for this? And you know what? See you later. As I said, bye. Go away. Go away. Alright, seriously, see you later. Like, I like how people kind of respond to this. I like how we live in a society where we can truly respond to this instead of like a dictatorship. Monitors turn off again. Instead of like a dictatorship or something like that. Where we can actually call out people's crap. And we're just right now, we're just kind of defending. We're just trying to make a future where it's not like that. Where it's not like a dictatorship. Where I can say whatever I want, whenever I want, and not be shot in the head for it. Or not be like, plant a bullet in my head because I said, oh, I don't like you. No, you can't say that. You know? I'm glad to live in a place where it's kind of like that. So, yeah. That's pretty much what I have to say about that. Dragon Ball Z's on. It just it switched to unsupervised, which I guess is an okay show. It's okay. What am I even saying? Just leave a comment below. Say, are you against this? Like, just try to try to respond to the subject matter at hand. You know? Alright, see you later. Have a good day.